Hello everyone, we're back with another brand new episode of Cute Anime Figures Show, and welcome. So, in today's episode on the show, we are going to be returning back to the Revoltech series. Like in the previous episode we looked at Melona, but I'll talk about that later on, about Alleyne actually. In fact, we already reviewed Alleyne, so yeah, there's actually a two-player variation of her, which I just happen to have right here. So this is the two-player variation of Alleyne. Obviously she's in the same packaging, apart from there's a red sticker here that's saying it's 2P colour. Which is a two-player colour variation, and on the box it's just the same as the one-player variation. And also I'm standing here next to my Queen's Blade display, which we have an Android's Figma and the Revoltech figures obviously in the display here. But anyway, in today's episode we're going to be looking at Alleyne, so enjoy. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode, because we're going to be looking at the two-player variation of Alleyne. Let's have a look in today's episode. CuteanimefiguresShow. Hello everyone, welcome to Cute Anime Figures Show. I'm your host, Craig J. Smith, and today's episode, well, we're coming back with another Revoltech episode. So, as you can see, here we have Alleyne. I already recently reviewed Alleyne in one of our past episodes of Cute Anime Figures Show, and that was the one-player variation. Now we're actually taking a look at the two-player variation. By the way, this is the two-player variation of Alleyne. As you can see, the box is the same. As you can see, same. As the one-player variation. Accessories will be the same, I should think, and that's so. As you can see, it says NR34 on it there, and Alleyne and all the other stuff here, and also it tells you about the Revoltech joints and stuff like that. It looks great, great figure. Obviously, I reviewed the one-player variation of this. We will take a look at some of the old Queen's Blade girls from Queen's Blade, obviously in the one-player variations and two-player variations. Well, anyway, today we'll look at Alleyne. This might be a short video review, so let's actually take a look at her. In fact, as you can probably tell, here's a P sticker here which says two-player on it. So anyway, let's actually take a look at Alleyne, the two-player variation of her, in our very own video review. So let's actually take a look at Alleyne. Yeah, let's have a look. So here we have the Revoltech Queen's Blade. This is Alleyne. This is the two-player variation. She's made by Kaiyodo and Revoltech, as you can see. The packaging is virtually the same as the one-player variation with the giant Q here. The only difference is that she's in red, and also there's a two-player colour sticker there. as you can see, and it says Queen's Blade as well there on the side. It says NR34. It says the number, what the figure is in the series, which is in red there. Also on the back it does show you all the poses you can do for Alleyne, and all the accessories that is included with her. As you can see, there is a bio of Alleyne there, and also on the side it tells you what the Revoltech joints are, what they're about. So let's actually get this opened up, and we'll take her out of the packaging. So let's actually do so. It also says Alleyne on the packaging here, top. Hopefully this won't take us very long to set up, and I'll just move that to the side there. Let's actually here. Looks like we get a little booklet. I'll put the box down here somewhere, as you can probably hear in the background. Also, you do get a booklet. Sometimes with the Revoltech series you get booklets about the sci-fi line. You can see all different stuff. Pretty cool and really interesting. Obviously I don't have any of the sci-fi figures. But anyway, just a really cool booklet. But anyway, moving along, we are going to open her up. I'm going to take her out of the packaging. As you can see, she does come with a Revoltech coin or chip, which you can use to purchase some, special pliers or stuff to do the Revoltech series. But anyway, let's actually get this opened up. Just gonna remove that there. Everything's virtually the same as it is with the one player variation, I suppose. Actually, take this out here, that to the side. So I'm going to bring that down there so you can see. As you can see, she's in the tray there with all the accessories and stuff. You've got the container, the Revoltech container, which is pretty standard for any Revoltech figure from the Queen's Blade series. As you can see, it opens up and you can put the little tiny accessories in there, which is pretty nice. Put that to the side. You've got her staff, which is really cool. You can see her staff, really nicely detailed. It's just similar to the one player variation, honestly. A Revoltech stand. It's already built up here, look. Now, always test out the joints to make sure the joints are working correctly. Looks like they are. Here's the base. Actually, this is black, like a clear black stand, as you can see, and it says Revoltech Queen's Blade 007 Alleyne. So they also have a peg there for defeat, and that's where the stand thing will go in. Let's actually take out all these accessories. I'll show you them to the camera in a few minutes. Everything's just the same. Just going to pull everything out, including these hands here. Obviously, I might put her in a different pose. his hands out. I'm actually going to leave the Revoltech coin or chip, whatever it is, in the packaging. I'm just going to leave it in there. It says no purpose for me, obviously. I have a whole bunch of them with all the other Revoltech figures. Don't know how many I have, but anyway, it doesn't serve any purpose unless you were in Japan. Then it might serve some kind of purpose. But anyway, here's Alleyne. Obviously she has all this plastic stuff around her, so we're going to go ahead and remove all this. Obviously, go ahead and remove it all. Oh, I see now. I remember. Got all this on here. To remove a hat. Just unpick that out there. The hat is removable, just so you know. It is similar colour to the one player variation. Just have to remove all this here. Like we're going to have to remove a head and stuff. Piece fell off, part of a scarf, which is usually the case. Just gonna get everything all out. Obviously, the scarf does peg in her back. That piece over there, if I remember correctly. Just have to move things around. Easily just remove and clip back on easily. Put that over there so it clears that there. Remove that piece there. Obviously, so many pieces all over the place. So there's another one here. I want to keep her covered up. In fact, I can just unpeg there and this piece off here. There we go. Very easy. So, want to put everything back there. Everything's exact same. Everything's sculpted as well. So all the articulations there, everything. Actually, together now. Hopefully that will all clip together. Now I've got to peg the scarf pieces in the side here. You don't have to have them in if you don't want to. But you know, it leaves two gaping holes in the back there. Obviously you do peg the stand in just in a belt there, by the way. Where's this silver piece here? So here, there we go. And we'll just reattach the head. Just make sure everything is correct. I have to look at the packaging for a couple of minutes. So anyway, here she is, Alleyne. Oh no, everything's pushed down. That's better. Obviously, you can peg the hat back in and stuff. It just pegs in here, right here, like it was already. And also, it's on a Revoltech joint as well. As you can see, she's got a smiling face. Very cool. All the joints are there. All the Revoltech joints. It's pretty standard. You can see. Can't hardly move the head because of this scarf kind of in the way. Can actually pose her. Some really weird joints. Yeah. Feet as well. Knee joint. It's actually a double jointed Revoltech joint. They're all on Revoltech joints. In the scarf piece here, you can see on the back there, it kind of joins up with all the other pieces here. It has on a Revoltech joint, you can see, in the hat. So if you wanted to swap out the face, you can do. So let's actually build up the display stand. In fact, here's the other pieces. As you can see, she has a kind of like a torn up part for a uniform. Kind of torn up piece here. There you go. And a torn up skirt piece, but the belt isn't torn up though. And here's the facial expression. He's got the kind of battle facial expression there, as you can see. You can only use that in the M mode if you want to. There's a S and M mode. Like I did show you with a one player variation. Also, what's these? Are these cherries or something? Kinda looks like cherries. Huh. Pretty cool. And the open palm hands for the spear, the staff actually. So I'm going to actually build the stand up. pretty easy. So you just clip this on here, like so, like that. It's kind of flimsy. I want to actually have I'll have the weapon in the other hand, and I'll have the cherries in the other one. So cherries in this hand, weapon in the other one. Okay, now I'm going to switch. So that does come out. Peg there. Very tiny joints, very tiny. Just kind of give me a chance. Let's get this pegged in here. You know what, I'm going to go and get this pegged in, and then we'll come back and I'll peg it in her hand. So here we are, I've got it all pegged on the hand. Now I've just got to attach it to Alleyne's arm. So I've just got to attach it to her arm here. Hopefully I can get that attached. It's kind of difficult to find where that joint is. Is it attached in? No, not all the way. Yep, there we go. It's pegged in. So the arm goes a bit loose. So as you can see, she's got some cherries there. You see, she's got them cherries. Pretty cool. I'm going to swap out the other hand, and I'm going to have the thing attached to our hand. So she's holding the staff. And use the other hand here. I'm just going to go and do this off camera, because it'll be much easier. So I'll do this off camera, guys, and when we come back I'll attach this to the arm. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. So I've got the staff in her hand, as you can see. She stands up perfectly okay on her own, but I'm actually going to put her on the display stand. I'll show you how to swap out the facial expression. I'm not going to take a look at the M mode, because the M mode is pretty same as the one player variation, so you can actually look at that video review. Well, anyway, these are the other accessories she comes with. So first of all, I'll just move this down here out of the way. How to swap out a facial expression: all you have to do is put up the hat there, put up the bangs here, and try and prise the facial expression out of there, which it's not very hard, not tricky. Move her arm down there, so I've got some room to do that. So as you can see, there's two pegs there. All you got to do is attach facial expression. I want to make sure it's tightly in there. Close that, And there you go, as you can see. Yeah, the cannon looks okay. Kind of looks like she's sleeping or something, but let's actually re-swap that out again. It easily is removable. You peg the one back in, obviously. Make sure it's pegged in correctly. There we go. Obviously you gotta push the head down like that. See, there you go. That's how you swap out the facial expression. Now to peg it onto the stand, there is actually a peg thing in a armor here. You got to peg it in there. Obviously you got to line this up with the hole. Obviously, move that out of the way. Give me a second, I'll get this pegged in. Just actually remove it from here, obviously, so nothing goes wrong. I'll remove it from there, then I'll reattach it. It is quite difficult to peg these in sometimes. Just gotta make sure you've got some clear way here to peg this stand in. It's not as bad as Malona. In fact, I think it's best to unclip that from her body, because that'll be a great idea. So then we can actually get this lined up. Now that was much better. That was much better than I thought it would go. And obviously reconnect the body part. You want to make sure it's very tight in there. Make sure it's very tight. Line the legs up and attach to the figure. So attach to there, and also peg her in onto the stand, just like that. Pretty easy. So then you can actually have that in the hand. Okay, I'll go over with my final thoughts of Alleyne. So actually, bring the camera up here. I'll bring the case in here. A few minutes, but anyway, here's a good look at Alleyne. As you can see, all the detail is there. She's about the same scale as the other one. I'm just going to put these back here so it kind of covers that up there. Put it in the middle. So as you can see, pretty cool figure. She's the same height as the other Queensblade Revoltech figures. The M mode is just the same as the one player variation. As you can see, she's in red. Got some really beautiful details. And now let's actually get a zoom up here. Really beautiful. As you can see, she's got some cherries there. I didn't display her with the cherries yet, so the two-player variation, I'm decided to do that. Very cool. Staff is alright. It does tend to swivel around, but if you do it like that, you can actually. It's got some really good detail on the staff. You can see the spear she's holding. Pretty cool. She looks like she's standing guard there. Really awesome. Alright, I'll go with my final thoughts now on Alleyne. So I'll bring in the packaging here. She's a very cool figure. She comes with a container where you can put all the Revoltech accessories in there, like facial expressions and stuff like that, like these pieces here, and hands and stuff. Pack it in stuff like that. Kind of all fits together, as you can see. But you gotta really pack it in there. Pretty cool. So there you go, Revoltech Queen's Blade Alleyne, two-player variation. Very awesome figure. The S mode is the standard mode, and the M mode is the mature mode. But very cool figure. I know we didn't get to pose her in that pose, but you can always look at the one-player variation, the video review, of course, in another episode previously. But anyway, until next time, everyone. Thanks for watching. I definitely recommend picking up Alleyne, the two-player variation. Even though she is the same as the one-player version, same accessories, same everything. I don't think there's any minor differences apart from she's in red, though. So they're the only minor differences. And the cloak is a different colour. That's what the one-player variation looked like, as you can probably tell in the back there. Well, overall, a great figure. Definitely recommend her if you're collecting the Queen's Blade Revoltech series. This is the two-player variation of Alleyne. Very awesome. Very cool figure. Definitely recommend picking up one-player and the two-player variations. Obviously, if you're a big fan of the Queen's Blade series, I'm definitely a fan of this series. But overall, great figure. So here's a display video with Alleyne on display. So I'll see you very soon in the next episode. You can always leave comments below telling me what you think of the figure, and see you soon. Arigato and sayonara. Take care. See you soon. So here we are, everybody, with the two-player variation of Alleyne. She's on display, so as you can see, I've got virtually most of the Queen's Blade figures on display here. As you can see, I've got virtually most of them. I've had to move around, as you can probably tell. That's why the Ninjas are not on this display, they're on the next one. Well, anyway, there's Alleyne, as you can probably see. I'll just move Alice here out of the way so you can get a good look at her. You can see virtually similar. The hats are similar, apart from it's red on the hat there, just to note, which I didn't show off. As you can see, there's the one-player variation of Alleyne, and there's the two-player variation. So yeah, there you go, very cool figure, and as you can see I got him in different poses. Just come back here, yeah. Just gonna put Alice back where she was. So as you can see, that's the whole display there, until I get Catatelia and some of the other ones on display. But anyway, until next time everybody, see you very soon. Arigato, sayonara. Until next time, take care.